This is Mission America.
Everybody now, wave, like let's go.
And I just wanted to do something fucking massive. And Mission America is that.
We're here in the States to find out if Batch London, our British fashion brand, will work in the USA.
Good morning, it is the final day of Mission America. The missions today are shoot a music video and pitch Batch on a megaphone in Times Square. Matt and I are up early. Sam had a bit of a late one last night, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we're off to go and try and find a megaphone. Let's go. Me and Matt have pulled through. Not gonna lie, starting to get a little bit pissed off with Sam that he's still in bed, worried that we might not be able to complete the mission if his hangover is as bad as he's making out. We've come to B&H, which is apparently guaranteed to sell megaphones, as discussed. Pitching Batch on a megaphone in Times Square is on the agenda today. Neither Sam or I are looking forward to it, but it'll create some funny content. Be interested to hear what people think. So yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. We're gonna get the megaphone, we're gonna get back to the gaff, get suits on, and get out for the day. We're in B&H, we get pointed in the direction of the person that sells the megaphone, get dealt by a hilarious American person. $44 is minimal collateral damage, I'd suggest.
But the maximum collateral damage is $48.98 because this is America. We have some price.
All right, man. Mission complete. We've got a bullhorn, aka a megaphone. So we've just bought the megaphone, left the store, jumping in the Uber, then I realised that it probably needs batteries. Thankfully B&H has those too, so we pop in, grab the batteries and head on our merry little way. We've got back to the Hiltons. Thankfully Sam is up and at it. He's pressing the suits ready for a big last day. Now it's time to find out if the megaphone works.
Trying to get my head in the zone, and in comes Julian with a fucking siren.
I'm not sure that we needed this many batteries.
Yeah, it said 8.
We need 8 of them. Jesus Christ. That's American muscle. I'm not gonna lie, the megaphone scared the shit out of me. I accidentally flicked it into siren mode. It makes an absolute racket in the hotel room. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous that this is gonna get immediately confiscated off us at Times Square. Let's get arrested, baby, let's go.
How do I stop that?
Alright, suit time. Whoop.
Yeah, kind of dreading this mission, you know. Out of all of them, this is probably the most out of my comfort zone. So, lucky it's not out of cheese.
Apparently. I've been properly excited for this one. I don't know why, because it's probably the most stupid mission that we've got. All sorts could go wrong. What are we gonna say? And are people even gonna give a shit? I don't know. I'm feeling nervous, but I'm also quite excited.
And we put ourselves out there, and I think it takes a lot of tenacity to do that, and that's what's gonna make Batch work in the States.
This is Mission America. We are here to find out if our 4-year-old fashion brand will work in the States.
But our major point of difference is we decided to exclusively manufacture to order. Not only does that mean we get to cut out all of the waste and overproduction, but it also means we can charge significantly less for a much higher quality item.
I think acting the fool is something that I don't find too difficult.
This is a public service announcement. What do you think of my outfit?
I'd rather pitch to an audience and not see anyone's reaction than just one person's reaction.
Please wave at me, everybody now. Wave, like let's go.
And it feels like the general vibe is a good one. Fun's over. The police have got involved. We kind of saw this one coming. Looking like they're going to confiscate the megaphone off of us. Got exactly what we wanted out of the mission. We pitched Batch in Times Square. That was really fun.
Turns out Americans really do like the British. We managed to talk our way out of this situation and somehow keep the megaphone. That was mission 9 completed. Julian pulled an absolute blinder in Times Square. I hated 90% of that, but the boys got it done. Julian really pulling us along, quite hungover today after the football, so I needed his support. So yeah, well done, another mission complete. Now on to the final one. We're off to shoot a music video. We're gonna do Englishmen in New York because we're Englishmen in New York, makes sense, no? Before starting this trip, we've highlighted this as one of the easiest missions for us to complete, so don't think we'll have much stress in this one, should be pretty easy breezy.
We've just arrived at the exact location for Sting's iconic music video. Issue is, it's Pride Day. With that being said, it's Pride Day, so we're gonna hang out.
Julian's accidentally taken us to the Pride March.
Accidentally on purpose. My shit.
I don't think we're going to be able to see Englishmen in New York, which is our original plan. Streets are pretty ramo. Don't even think we're going to get what we need to get. We're going to try and find another song that we can do in a different part of New York. We've not been to Brooklyn yet, so maybe something hip-hop based down in Brooklyn. Look, I'm not going to lie. I think if this had been one of our first missions, we probably would have found another way around it, found a different spot, just made it happen. That being said, this is mission 10. We are absolutely knackered. It was the football last night. It's the end of a massive trip. I think we're going to cut our losses early on this one and go and see another part of New York.
Perhaps we were a little bit overly ambitious with shooting a music video. Doesn't help that Pride's on. It's our last day here in New York, so we've come to Brooklyn to enjoy ourselves a little bit. Hilarious. So we've come to Giuliana's in Brooklyn. Just hung out around the Brooklyn Bridge, pretty cool. I'm really digging it here. There's a lot more space, it's nice and open, you've got a beautiful skyline, you've got nice pizza gaffs. It's called Giuliana's by chance. Sam reckons it's going to be good.
We've gone for their classic margarita. It's looking pretty fire. Cheers. Wow.
Yeah, let's go.
Banging though, really nice tomato sauce. Delicious mozzarella, could be a little bit crispier, I reckon. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10.
It is fire. Yeah, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It was fucking banging though. It's a bit harsh maybe an 8.
I have to say that was a pretty banging pizza, and it is time to wrap Mission America. We've got a few friends out here. We're gonna get some nice food, some beers, unwind,
and really celebrate how hard the last few days have been and enjoy our last night in New York. And we'll just have a bloody nice evening of it.
I am relieved, happy. What a fucking trip. That's gonna go down in the memory books. Pepperoni, jalapenos, hot honey. I think it's fucking hot. It is. That's fire. I think that could be the best one yet. Sweet, spicy, cheesy. 10 out of 10. Banging.
We haven't done the numbers yet, but I'm pretty sure we've completed at least half of the missions. From my perspective, I think that's a bit of a success.
From a personal level, massive success. When we come to tallying up the missions, we'll work out if it was a business success and whether there's any legs for Batch in America. But early impressions are, I think we might be onto a winner here.
I think we're gonna have to call it a day on this one, but that's all right. It's time to wrap.